Your name, your address, and your phone number are floating around the internet. Easy for strangers, scammers, and companies you've never heard of to find. Data brokers and shady databases collect and sell your private details to anyone willing to pay, putting you at risk of nonstop spam, scams, and fraud. You can't stop them from collecting data, but you can control who gets to keep it. That's why I use Incogni. They remove your private information from more than 420 of these sites automatically. And with their unlimited plan, you get total coverage. If you spot your personal details anywhere else online, just send them the link and their privacy experts will get it taken down. It's the easiest, most complete way to protect yourself and personal life. Right now, you can lock in 60% off with my exclusive deal at privacykim.com. Go to privacykim.com right now and start protecting your privacy. This is so important. Privacykim.com. That's privacykim.com.
You're listening to The Kim Komando Show for the weekend of April 12th, 2025. Here's hour two.
You know, one of my passions is always keeping up to date on exactly what is trending online. So, Andrew, there's a word that's trending all over TikTok right now.
Okay.
It's called BOP.
Bop?
B-O-P. B-O-P.
Okay, is that like bop it?
What do you think it means?
I have no idea.
Take a guess.
It means to hit someone on the butt. With a
No.
little bop.
Is it a dance? No.
No.
Okay. Is it something involving like punch bowls? No.
I hope not.
Okay. A bop is it's a slur for a supposedly promiscuous woman who bops between different men.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yes.
At least it makes sense.
And it's popularized by a song called Lala Bop.
Lullabop.
Okay, have you heard it?
Doesn't sound like it's American.
I think Joey has it for us. Okay, that is the worst song I've ever heard in
Hold
my
on, I'm
life.
trying to follow the lyrics.
Okay, that is so bad. How do you think they put that together? Let's get in a studio
Right.
and let's just say it.
I got this idea. It starts with me saying lollabop, and then I do that for 3.5 minutes straight.
Oh, that is awful.
It's a banger.
Okay. Oh, are we getting old?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That must be it.
Lollabop, lollabop, lollabop.
Yeah. And on that happy note, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's America's largest show about all things digital. And I'm, of course, America's beloved digital goddess, Kim Komando, here with you once again. And that voice is not me throwing my voice. It is awesome Andrew Babinski, my cohort, my friend, the co-host on 99.9 KEZ on one station.
Do you think it has anything to do with punch bowls? Was my second option on what bop meant?
I don't know. But speaking of dances, I'll save that.
Oh, okay. You're going to dance for us?
I know. I've got a great joke about dancing.
Oh, yeah. Let's definitely save that. There's a big tease, everybody. Hold on for her great joke about dancing.
It's fabulous. You're going to be laughing all day long.
Can't wait.
It's up there with one of my all-time favorites. I mean, it's just going to be incredible.
You're way overselling this.
Am I?
Oh, yeah.
I probably am. Hey, on that happy note, just a reminder that we're on over 425 top stations from coast to coast. You know that number went up.
Did it?
Yeah, because we've been picking up a lot of stations lately. We just
Keep
picked up
adding them. Keep
Seattle,
going.
Washington, we picked up recently, and some other great places. And you can also find the Kim Komando Show in your favorite podcast player. Just search for Komando with a K, or wherever you get your podcasts. And give me your smart speaker, or where else could you get a podcast?
Probably from your punch bowl.
Your bop. And let's see, I know that you have a few questions that I know that you need some help with. So that's why the Komando hotline's now open at 1-888-825-5254. Just a reminder, you can always make an appointment to speak with us here on the show. Just head over to komando.com. There's a link at the top that says Ask Kim. You know, every single day, weekends, weekdays, national holidays, whatever it is, even when I'm on vacation, I make sure that I'm up to date on exactly what's going on with all the new trends in consumer tech and inside the entire tech industry. Now, when I say luxury car, and this is one of the top 5 things that you need to know, what comes to your mind, Andrew, when I say this is a luxury car?
Like a feature or a brand name?
A feature.
Oh, it would have to be like massage seats.
Exactly.
Is it really?
Yes. The new Lincoln Nautilus has a rejuvenate mode. And so you have massaging seats, ambient lighting, visual soundscapes. You can hear waterfalls and forests, waves, then stars will come up on the screens. The seats will heat, cool, recline, and massage you in sync with the music and the lighting. Now, but wait, there's more.
Okay.
Lincoln has the digital scent system. So you put cartridges inside a special little compartment next to the AC, and you get fragrances like Mystic Forest. You get Ozziac Azure.
Ooh, Ozziac Azure.
It's violet and spice.
Okay, that bops.
There's Violet Cashmere. Violet Cashmere. You know what that is? It's violet
Okay.
and grapefruit. Okay.
All right.
I mean, think about this. Nothing says I'm thriving and I'm well like, having all aromatherapy and massages when you're going through traffic.
I think this is actually really cool.
Do you?
Oh, yeah. My kid's grandfather has massage chairs in his car, and I drive it every possible time I can.
Do you?
Oh,
really?
yeah. I'm going to wear that motor. Ow.
It's like, I'll take the car. I'll take the kids.
I'll go. I'll
No,
do
not me.
I'll do every errand you need me to.
Moving on to number 2, T-Mobile is in trouble. They have something called Sync Up. It's a GPS tracker that lets parents see where their kids are located, make video calls, and it doesn't connect to the App Store, so it's a whole relief. But T-Mobile messed up big time this past week. A software glitch showed users the live locations, names, and photos of random children.
Their selling point is that no one else can connect to this and will never show your kids to random people. And then they accidentally showed all the kids to random people.
One mom saw the real-time locations of 8 different kids.
Well, that's not good.
T-Mobile says, we fixed it.
Oh, good. They fixed it.
Moving on to number 3, let's talk about some health updates. You go to the doctor, you know the drill, you get an MRI, and they say, oh, the radiologist is going to read it.
Right.
And may take a couple of days. And now that's not going to happen anymore.
What's going to happen?
AI. Over 75% of AI software approved by the FDA is built for radiology. So now when you go get a MRI, they're going to be able to read the results right there.
Immediately.
Yes. And the accuracy, over 90%.
Is that better than a common human radiologist?
It's on par.
Okay, well, on par is good enough.
But the fact that you can just get your test results right then.
Why does it take radiologists so long? Smoke breaks. That's probably why. They're on a smoke break.
I'm sure it is. They're on a smoke break. I had my niece Mia and her boyfriend over for dinner, and they're both studying to be psychologists. And they're sophomores.
Okay.
And they looked at me as if I was an alien when I said, are you sure this is something that you really want to do? Because AI is going to replace you.
Now, why would they think AI can't replace them?
They thought that humans really want to talk to humans and that they're not going to settle for an AI bot telling them what they should be feeling.
Not today, but 15 years from now, 25 years from now, and they're college kids. They're still going to be in the workforce in that time frame. Everything's going to change.
Yeah. So Aiden said, well, I'm going to get a business degree with it.
Smart.
I was like, okay. All right.
It's a good backup plan.
There you go. Moving on to number 4. Are we getting closer to Jurassic Park? A de-extinction company is getting there. This past week, Colossal Biosciences revealed that they have brought back dire wolves. Have you seen this?
Yeah, those white wolves.
Yes. Romulus and Remus were born in October, 2 genetically identical male pups. Their sister, Kalisa, came a few months later. Now, they're really gray wolves. They're edited with about 20 genes from the ancient direwolf DNA. Colossal Biosciences, this is really something. They pulled the DNA from a 13,000-year-old tooth and a 72,000-year-old skull.
I mean, this is literally Jurassic Park. They got the DNA from old mosquitoes. They're just pulling it out of the bones.
So they're calling it a big win. Now, they've already made something called the woolly mice. Okay, these are the mice with the thick, shaggy fur from an 8-gene edit. And they say they're bringing back the dodo.
They want to do the dodo, the
Yes.
woolly mammoth, and now these dire wolves.
Yes.
Yes.
As long as T-Rex is not on the list,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good with this.
But that little mouse was so cute.
Well, it's hairy,
It
yeah.
was so cute.
Had a little fro.
Yes. So who do mice pray to?
I don't know. Who do mice pray to?
Jesus.
Oh, Jiminy. Jesus Christ.
Oh, wait till you hear my dance joke.
Too much of a setup, Kim.
All right, moving on to number 5. Let's talk about Mr. Beast. That's right.
We'll be going into the tombs of ancient pharaohs, places that are literally illegal to enter because they're incredibly dangerous.
What if we fall? Oh yeah, you'll definitely die.
We'll even be swimming to a secret underground tomb beneath the pyramids. Oh my God. We've only been granted 100 hours.
That's right. So he spent
and we're gonna
100
start
hours
right
inside
now.
the pyramids. Underground tombs, secret chambers, lots of stuff that was never shown to the public before. 4,000-year-old wall paintings. He paid $1 million for this access and all the permits. So were people upset? No. They said, wow, this is really great. So they're hoping that by people seeing the Mr. Beast video that they're actually going to want to go to Egypt to see this.
But you can't go in there without $1 million. Like, you got to have Jimmy Mr. Beast money to do and see what he saw.
Pretty much, yes.
Oh,
but you can see a lot of it.
Okay.
You're not just going to go, because I mean, some of these tunnels are really tiny. I mean, it looks like Mario Kart. You couldn't even get in there.
Right.
It's really
Gonna
something.
need to shrink down like when Mario gets hit by one of the monsters.
I'm hearing music. Oh, you meant that's intentional? I'm sorry. I was like, what's that music?
It's walking like an Egyptian.
I know, but I'm like, it took me a while because it was so low. It took me a while to figure it out. That was like, yes, we are walking like an Egyptian. We really are. How many Egyptians can you fit in a pyramid?
I don't know how many.
A pharaoh mount?
Oh, goodness.
Okay. You know what? I've been working hard on making these truly funny.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Work harder.
Oh, no. You know, Mr. Beast, on a serious note, he published his first video on YouTube when he was 13 years old.
Right.
In February of 2012. And it was about a Minecraft trap. And look where this guy is now.
Yes, but is he losing his luster?
Well, he's out raising hundreds of millions of dollars because he said he wants to be the next Walt Disney. And so he's looking at not only merchandise and food and restaurants, but he's thinking about even opening a theme park.
But my kids, who are 7 and 10,
The audience.
they're moving away from him.
Really?
Yeah, they think the way they describe it is he's oversaturated. He's too much. He's too everywhere,
Wow.
which is interesting.
Yeah, because that's the demo that was buying off on it.
Absolutely. They still love his candy bars, though.
Do they?
Feastables.
What about the lunch?
No, we're gonna pass on the lunch.
Why?
Moldy cheese and an energy drink in my kid's lunch.
Oh, no. An energy drink?
Yeah,
For sure?
Didn't he team up with Logan Paul or whatever
Oh,
to put
gosh.
the energy drink in there?
That is nutso. That's one thing we don't need to give the kids.
No.
Let's see. Coming up, we're going to talk about how online jury members, how you can make some good money doing that. 5 signs that your webcam may be hacked and somebody's snooping on you. And how to force websites to give you the lowest price. And of course, we have just the best callers ever. And you have us, Kim and Andrew. Hey, it's the absolute last chance for you to enter win a brand new iPhone 16 Pro, a $999 value. Go to winfromkim.com. I'm going to pick the winner on Monday. That's winfromkim.com. All right, Andrew, let's take some calls. Charles in Austin, Texas. Hi there, Charles. Glad to have you with us. What's going on in your world?
Yeah, good afternoon. I think I'm getting scammed. You know, every indication seems to make this job that I answered an ad for seem to be a scam.
So what's going on?
What's going on is, you know, I was contacted, do I want to have a job? You know, it paid like $800 to $1,200 a month minimum. I thought, you know, a few extra dollars isn't bad. So, you know, I took the job. And then they're asking you to optimize something on the internet, you know, so you're going through a process where you're going from 1 to 45 and clicking on these things. If you get a special order, then you have to add money to the account. So
I'm
I
so
added money to the
confused.
Wait,
account.
I'm getting confused. You go, so you go from place to place to do what?
Well, I log into a work account and I process these optimization things. You know, I press a button. Apparently, there's some program in the background that might. I don't know what it does.
All right.
That's the problem. I didn't investigate this enough.
But you're saying at some point during your work day or your work shift, if something happens, you have to give them money?
Yeah, if I click on these orders, you know, it'll say, you know, this goes to here, this goes to here. Oh, this is a special order. So now you need to put in X amount of dollars to process this order.
So you have to give them money to process the order.
Yeah, so, you know, they were into me for about $5,000, and I said, you know, I'm not doing this. This was before Christmas. So then after Christmas, I got contacted again, and they said, you know, I got one of these special orders, and it was for, I needed to put in another $5,400, and I was already out like between $5,000 and $6,000. I said, no, I'm not doing this.
What are these orders for?
Yeah, exactly.
I think I don't exactly know.
But have you ever gotten paid for your job?
Yeah, I extracted like maybe $1,200 out in the beginning, and then it started.
And so how much money have you given them total?
About $39,000.
Oh, Charles.
Charles, you're getting scammed. You need to go to the Internet Crime Complaint Center. It's ic3.gov. Contact your bank immediately. Maybe they can flag these transactions. Maybe they can freeze your account. File a fraud complaint with the FTC. Call your local state attorney general. Tell them everything that's going on. Save all your documentation.
Your job's never going to ask you for $40,000.
No, it's so sad. It's just so sad that this just keeps happening.
Every single week.
Nuts. Charles, thanks for calling us. I'm sorry to tell you you're getting scammed.
If you own a home, listen up. This is scary. The FBI is warning about a crime on the rise, home title theft. And it doesn't happen the way you might think. No break-ins, no stolen keys, just a forged signature on a single piece of paper filed with the county. In minutes, criminals can transfer the title out of your name, then use your ownership to drain your equity or even sell your home. The worst part, most people don't know what's happening until they get collection or foreclosure notices in the mail. That's why I trust Home Title Lock. When you visit HometitleLock.com/Kim, you'll get a free title history report and a 14-day free trial of their $1 million triple lock protection, including 24/7 monitoring of your home's title, urgent alerts to changes, and if fraud does happen. Their U.S.-based restoration team will work to restore your title, covering costs up to $1 million. Don't wait. Protect your home and equity today. Get your free 14-day trial at HometitleLock.com/Kim. That's HometitleLock.com/Kim.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso. Gift magical mornings with Nespresso Virtuo Pop. Compact and stylish, Virtuo Pop is made to meet every morning coffee craving. From espresso to coffee, hot or iced, at the click of a button. And celebrate the season with Nespresso's limited edition coffee flavors. Sweet almond and hibiscus, cinnamon and candied tamarind, and festive double espresso. Magic in the making. Shop the holiday gift collection exclusively at Nespresso.com.
Big news. Sephora is now on Uber Eats. So if you find yourself facing a beauty emergency, like needing a last-minute gift, or you're just out of your favorite mascara, again, don't panic. We got you. Order now and get $10 off on Sephora orders of $50 or more on the Uber Eats app. Order now. Offer ends October 30th. One order per customer. Additional terms apply. See app for availability. Delivery fees may apply.
You know, I want to bring this up on the show because every time that I mention it, I always get people to say, what is that site again? How can I do this? So if you're looking to make some extra money and a legit opportunity, not pressing buttons, not knowing what you're doing, and somebody's going to ask you to give $5,000, $6,000, $40,000 for a job. Oh my gosh. I still can't get over that guy.
And Charles was like 40 grand in, and he's like, you know what? I think I should stop giving them money.
But why would you even give somebody money in the first
That's
place?
the thing. I can't make that connection. We get these scam calls a lot on this show, and I cannot connect to the things that these people, I don't want to say fall for. I'm not trying to kick them while they're down, but these things that they are convinced are legitimate and that they keep pursuing.
And he was going to make $800 to $1,100 a month, and
Right.
ended up giving him 40 grand.
$40,000. It doesn't add up.
Okay, you could be an online juror. So what you do?
Guilty.
You go to a place, and they're going to pay you between $20 and $60 per case, and it's where attorneys get to practice because they want to see how real people are going to react.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, e-jury, jury test, online verdict. I know the sites are kind of hard to remember, so to make it super easy for you, just go to Commando.com. Go to commando.com and just type in online jury.
Okay.
And that may be something that you might want to
I
do.
would like to try that just for fun.
You know, speaking of the Oreo cat. Do you remember the Oreo cat?
I do.
You do? So cute. So he was so cute. He had 2.3 million followers on TikTok. Actually, the first cat on TikTok.
The first cat, that's a distinction right there.
Yes. And joining us right now is Tina from Montreal, Canada, who is the content creator behind the Oreo cat. Hi, Tina.
Hello, Kim.
So how did you come to be, and how did the cat come to be the Oreo cat? How did all this come down? How did this happen?
I just wanted to say first that I'm so sorry about the last caller.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Terrible for him. Oh, my goodness.
Were you shaking your head too the whole time? Because we were. We're like,
yes. Oh, my goodness. I couldn't believe it.
When he said that
Wow,
final
poor
number, both
guy.
of us gasped.
Yeah, because I'll tell you, because
Yeah, me too.
we were talking about it on the break, Tina. I thought it was going to be like, for some reason, I thought it was going to be like 10 grand,
Right.
maybe 12 grand. I did not expect 40.
And you make such
No,
an
me
excellent point.
neither.
I didn't even think of that. He was trying to make $1,000 a month extra money. Oh, heartbreaking.
Wow.
Well, now we have a good story. With
Now
the
we have a
Oreo
good
cat.
story. So how did Oreo come to be?
Well, it was kind of an accident at the beginning. I'm an illustrator by trade, and I had an art blog on Tumblr years ago. And Oreo came into my life, and this was in 2013, and he was just a couple weeks old. My brother-in-law found him outside. So I took some pictures of him, and I put them on my art blog. Well, my art blog slowly became a cat blog because everybody went crazy with the pictures of Oreo. And then I started a little Facebook page because one of my nephews is really allergic to cats, and he wanted to see Oreo grow up. So I started a Facebook page and started posting things there. And at the time, I was really into other cat influencers, and I was following one who was really, really popular on YouTube. And I don't really remember how it happened, which platform it was on, but he saw one of my illustrations. I did a lot of pet illustrations, and he responded to one of them. I think it might have been on X or Twitter at the time, and he's like, "You totally should do our album cover," because he made music, like he did parodies, and it was all about cats. And I started freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh, yes, of course. So I ended up working with him, and I showed him pictures of Oreo. And he asked me, he's like, well, can I share this to my Facebook page? And he had over 300,000 followers.
Of course.
I think I had 100.
Wow.
So he shared a picture of Oreo, and within one night, we went from 100 followers to about 10,000.
Oh, gosh.
And then I was like, what do I do now? And then he said, well, now you have to just continue. So that's what I did. I kept posting pictures and, learning about what Facebook is all about and learning what the audience liked. And then Vine came out, and I decided to try my hand at that. So I started posting little 7-second videos of Oreo. And the first few took off. And within a couple of weeks, we had over 200,000 followers on Vine.
Wow.
And then
We need a cat.
Do you know how hard we worked to get 100,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel?
Oh my God, begging people.
Every week,
you know what?
mentioning it.
I had you know what, Andrew
one of
stood
the
out.
first videos.
I was going to say, Andrew stood
so
out on the
sorry.
corner with a sign and said, please sign up.
All I needed to do was put a cat costume on.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. After Vine, Vine sort of like they were going to close down. So my nephew said to me, he's like, Auntie Tina, you have to get on Musical.ly, which is today TikTok.
Right.
And I was like, what is this thing, Musical.ly? Why do I need to get on this? And he's like, I'm on it. All my friends are on it. We could make videos together. You could make Oreo famous. So I was like, do I really want to do this? You know, he's like, come on, and we can make. So I got on Musical.ly. And the first video that I posted of Oreo, Musical.ly shared it to their main account as well as Instagram. So within a couple of days, my account went from 0 to about 36,000 followers.
Jeez.
And that's where everything exploded. And that's, I guess I would, if I had never joined Musical.ly, we probably wouldn't be where we are today, because that's what opened the floodgates to everything.
So now, did you get brand deals at that point?
Yeah, that's when I started to get brand deals. I had one with Purina Canada for a little while, and I started to learn more about all of those types of things. But the brand deals weren't like the main source of revenue for me personally, and they still aren't. Like, brand deals are fun. Mm-hmm. The only issue with that is that I find, like, the more of them you get, the more advertisements you have to post.
Yeah.
And for me, I prefer to concentrate on the creative part and, like, my audience and the community. So I don't want my community to have to, like, watch, 5 commercials a day that we are trying to sell them this thing or that thing. I prefer to make content for them and create a community around that. So that's the type of thing that I concentrate on. But I did have opportunities to work with brands like Dyson, Purina, Dr. Elsie's Litter, Arm & Hammer.
Those are some big names.
Yeah.
So how successful is Oreo's online presence today?
We have 2.5 million on TikTok. We have 4-point-something million on another app similar to TikTok. We have almost 900,000 on Facebook.
Wow.
We have almost 400,000 on Instagram. We have almost 72,000 on YouTube.
Wait, that's that's a big success story there
for a cat.
So did Oreo know? Because I heard that Oreo passed away.
Yeah, he did.
And how old was Oreo?
He was 11 when he passed. It was last August. He passed away of large cell lymphoma, unfortunately.
Oh. Now, do you think he knew that he was famous?
Oh yeah.
How do you think? What makes you think that?
Well, he was really, really intelligent. Like, I don't know if I will ever meet another cat like Oreo, but like, as soon as you would point the camera at his face, it's like he knew.
He would
lit up.
Purposely,
he would pose. He would do poses for the camera. He had facial expressions. I would take him out places and he would meet people. He was a ham. It was amazing. It was like being on the camera sort of fed him, He was a great actor. He took direction really, really, really easily.
And wasn't it true
he was very easy to work with?
He wouldn't do videos over a minute long without talking to his agent first?
And, and the kibble. The kibble had to be fresh.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fresh salmon from Alaska
Just-
every single morning for Oreo.
And we're not going to work more than 45 minutes a day.
He's a star. He can't.
Star. So you have Oreo's offspring?
No, Oreo was neutered when he was 6 months old, I guess. But I do have 3 other cats. So Onyx, I got about a year after Oreo, and she was like best friends with him. So she's 10. And then Pudding came in when Oreo was about 5, and they all got pretty close. And then a couple months after Oreo passed away, I got Olive, who's a little calico. And she is very spicy, and she is very, very, very similar to Oreo.
Wow. I love success stories. I do.
How come your dog doesn't have 2 million followers on social media, Kim?
You know what? You have to rub it in all the time.
I'm just asking a question.
Okay.
That's all I'm doing.
See, this is what I have to put up with, Tina. I mean, this is everything. I don't know why I do this. My name's on the building. I don't get this. Okay. Well, Tina, thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing your story with us.
It's a great one.
Oreo. So wherever you are on social media, you have to look up Oreo.
Yeah, go look at that
Go
cutie.
look at that little cutie.
And Puddin' and Onyx.
But here's the thing. When she was talking about brand deals, and I get all that.
Right.
I'm all about the brand deals. Okay? It's like, if anybody wants to sponsor Bella, my new golden retriever, that I am having just a heck of a time potty training.
One thing that Kim loves more than her dogs, checks.
Yes. No, Bella's so cute.
What do you mean you're having trouble potty training?
Oh, you know what happens is I take her out in the morning.
Right.
Okay. She sleeps in the crate all night. And at 6, I take her out in the morning because that's when she wakes up. I'm standing there. She goes number 1. And I'm like, Bella, you got to go number 2. So she goes number 2.
Sure.
Okay. Then everything looks good. She runs into the house, drinks some water, and then goes someplace else. And then that's when I find more of number 2.
Because you're not paying attention.
Okay. No,
It's a puppy. You got to keep your eyes. It's like a baby.
Okay. I stood with her for an hour just standing there in the yard. I'm like, I know you're going to go again, Bella. I know you're going again.
Sounds like she's pee shy.
Okay, maybe that's it. And I even have Abby helping her. I'm like, come on, Abby. Show her what she's got to do.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Let's make this happen.
Come on, we can do this. All right, still to come, we have more of your great phone calls, and then we've got news about a hacked webcam, some signs that I want to pass along. And of course, you have more of us, Andrew and Kim. All right, Deb in Nashville, Tennessee. Glad to have you with us. What's on your mind today, Deb?
Well, thanks for taking my question. I really appreciate it.
You betcha.
So, I've been a fan of yours since I think before Y2K, if that's possible. So, I think that's right.
It's a great reference point.
I know it is. I remember being on the air with this guy in Birmingham, Alabama. And he was telling everybody, the world's going to end. The Y2K bug is this. And then he puts me on. Isn't that right, Kim Commando? And I said, no, you're wrong. It's just, I said, you're all fear mongering. That's all it is. Nothing's gonna
Remember,
happen.
once it hit year 2000, our VCRs were supposed to explode.
But I'll tell you, I got canceled on that station.
Of course you did.
Yeah, there's a program director. He's like, oop, canceled.
You make me look bad.
All right, so how can we help you, Deb?
Well, I've got an audio question for you. I lost my dad in 2020, and then I lost my mom in 2023. And they were great storytellers. And whenever I would go to visit, mom and dad would start to tell a story, and I'd grab my phone and I'd hit voice memo to keep the story alive. And so now I've got 25 or 30 voice memos that are varying lengths. And my favorite story that my mom told, and the last one that I was able to record, we were outside in the summer, and so the cicadas were just this massive orchestra, this rogue orchestra. And I'm trying to figure out how I can save these recordings for my sisters and, future generations, and try to get the cicadas and the kitchen noise and the background chatter on the voice memos out of there so I can, keep the stories alive in their own voice.
That's great. Of course, you can use Audacity, but thanks to AI, we have some other options. One's called Descript Studio Sound. That's Descript Studio Sound. And what I like about that is that you can edit audio like a Word doc. It's just grabbing it.
Oh.
It's really simple. And then there's another one called iZotope, and that's iZotope, iZotope. Any one of those three will let you get in there. And gosh, what amazing thing. I wish I had voice memos of my dad, but he died in 1992, so we didn't have any near the tech there.
They'd be 8-tracks.
Exactly. I don't even know if we had those then. I don't remember. Okay. Thanks for your call and your kind words today, Deb. Appreciate it. Coming right back, we're going to be talking about how to force websites to give you the lowest price here on the Kim Komando Show. All right, retailers track returning visitors. So if you appear as a first-time shopper, you're often going to get the lowest prices. So what you want to do is visit a website, maybe in incognito mode, and then maybe you'll see a lower price then. If not, what you want to do is leave the item in your cart, walk away. Just make sure that you have started the process so they have at least your email address. Hey, just a reminder, it's your last chance to enter to win that brand new iPhone at winfromkim.com.